So today we are doing a Christmas book haul because I got a lot of books for Christmas. I think it's like 30 in total.
Best Christmas present ever, right?
I got I think a total of 30 books for Christmas, maybe more, maybe less. But we got a lot of them and they're all here on my bed.
So
we're going to start out. We're going to start with the biggest one.
I'm just going to sit here and smile.
Okay, no, you're going to explain these with me. Okay, so the first thing I got was the Vampire Academy box set. Okay.
You talk about them all.
Okay, I borrowed them from the school library when I read them. I actually have number 1 and number 3.
I'll do like the Ellen show with like the what's in the box.
What's in the box? We know what's in the box.
It's like the movie thing, which is cool.
And then all the rest just look like this.
Like that. Yep. That's what they look like.
But they look really bad.
They're pretty.
No. They look really like generic. Like
they do.
This is like the before cover, like the cover that they give before the actual cover comes out. Those are the.
That's number 1, guys.
That's number 1 through 6. That's 6 books. That's next. I also got a series that I wanted to have a physical copy because I actually didn't have them with me, and that is the rest of the Grisha trilogy because I only had Shadow and Bone.
We talk about them a lot.
We got one hardcover.
Hardcover.
And then this one's paperback, and none of them are the same size. My Shadow and Bone is smaller than this one and paperback, and then this is just hardcover, so they all look, they're mismatching, but I have them. Next complete series that I got, because I only had the first book and I wanted the other 2, is the White Hot Kiss series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. The covers were horrible, so I didn't want to read these in public, because this just... Would you want to read this in public? What do people think of you when they see?
I would.
So I've had many friends come up to me and be like, "Oh, you're reading like erotica now?" And I'm like,
"Really?
No." So I got these because I read these on a Kindle because I didn't want to read them in like physical copy, but then I liked them, so I wanted them hardcover. I got Cress, which I didn't have from the Sinner. I have the first and the second. We got first and the second, and they now got the third. So that's a completion. I have read Ready Player One. I wanted that in hardcover. The ones that I have read, but I don't have, I read on my Kindle, and then I wanted them because I really like them. So that's Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. Really like that one. That was so much fun.
I forgot to hold them all up.
Okay, no. Then let's see. Closest to one to us, Branded. Heard a lot of nice things about it. By Abby Kettner and Missy Kalicki. I'm sorry. Okay, next is Aristotle and Dante discover the secrets of the universe. Heard really good things about it. Looked really cool, and I started reading it. I liked it. Angel Fall, which I've heard good things about, by Susan E. That's a really cool name.
And she tells me she doesn't like to read about fairies, but this
is about angels. I'm telling you, I've heard it. I read it from Christine. It's about angels. It's called Angel Fall. Please, Emily. Okay, then we have the Scorpio Races, which I already read, which I really liked, so I wanted it in hard copy. I have this reading checklist back here, and it says read a Pulitzer Prize winning novel, and so I was looking at
it's like an
it has like a P on it.
Maybe it is.
It has a P, so I was wondering if it is, but it isn't. Wondering if it is, but it isn't. Wondering if it is, but it isn't. Okay, then,
that's
so
cool.
wait, so then I got Uglies, which I'm ashamed I haven't read yet, because everyone read Uglies except for me, so that's great. Then, I already read this, The Queen of the Tearling, really liked it. I can't say I read it, because I listened to the audiobook. But this is like the only audiobook I've listened to that I actually liked, because all the other times, whenever they impersonate male voices, they kind of just sound retarded.
I was listening to the entire Vampire Diaries ebook in German, and it's why I got all the names wrong at first. I was like, Stefano. His name is not it's Stefano.
Then I got A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray. Excited for that one. I like Libba Bray. She's pretty cool. For basically what happened.
It's really pretty. What's it about?
I don't know. But basically how I got all these books is a month before Christmas. My mom goes, "Hey Karen, just give me a list of all the books you want." I go, "Well, how many books?"
Like,
how many books?
Guys, she got all those books at once. Like,
next book is Shiver by Maggie
I have read that one.
I haven't read it.
It's very chilled. It's not very like there's not a lot of action. It's like no, but you really like the characters, and the characters are great, and I like the world a lot. It's very like it always reminds me of autumn.
Then I got The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. and I read sounds interesting enough, because I told you my mom said all the books. I gave her all the books. I was like, here you go.
Did you hear about
I didn't get
it too?
What?
Did you hear about it too?
Yeah, I think so. I think maybe I was on Goodreads one day and I was like, oh, this sounds interesting.
It looks nice. It's a nice. Oh, look at this, guys. This is nice. I love this.
They're not gonna see it. They didn't see it last time. They're not gonna see it this time.
Okay.
Okay. The book I'm reading right now, which I really like so far, is Wonder by R.J. Palacio. I think Palacio. It's really nice. It's about this boy with this deformed face who starts school, and it's on the back, it's a really quick blurb. It's, my name is August. I won't describe what I look like. Whatever you're thinking, it's probably worse. It's really nice because it's not just from his perspective. Then I got Alana, the First Adventurer, which is the first book in the Song of the Linus Quartet. It sounded really cool. It's like more like a children's book, I think, so I've heard. And it's about this girl who wants to become a knight. And Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver. I read Delirium. She wrote Delirium. I read Delirium. Didn't like Delirium. But
I liked Delirium.
This sounds cool, so I'm gonna...
Delirium is an awesome book.
No, I'm sorry, Delirium, the main character was so boring. I was gonna stab her like 30 times.
Who was boring?
Lena. Like, I'm sorry, like, if you're a main character, I expect you to break the system. I feel like that's an unspoken agreement between...
the ending, like the ending.
The ending from this book and all the other books. Whispers of the Fallen.
This looks cool.
It's about Lucifer's diary. Sounded really cool.
Like Lucifer the Devil?
Lucifer the Devil. Sounded really cool, so I put it on the list.
That is really cool, by J.D. Netto.
This Star Won't Go Out. Heard a lot of nice things about it. It's about this girl called Esther Earl. It's written by Esther Earl. It's about this girl who has cancer and just what she went through and what happened. And there's an introduction by John Green, and I love John Green as a person and a writer. It's supposed to be super cute, and I wanted it because my friend had it, so I was like, I'm gonna get this book. I got The Bling Ring. Watched the movie.
Ooh.
Thought it was a cool concept.
Really?
But the movie was kind of like, wasn't my favorite movie. I watched it with my mom. They were snorting cocaine. My mom was like, cocaine's bad. Okay, so this is The Murder Complex. Heard of cool stuff about it. Some not cool stuff about it. Some people said it was great. So I was like, put it on the list. That's just basically was
It's
a dystopian. 90% of these are dystopians. The Library of Souls, third book in Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Had the other two. Didn't have this one. Haven't read the second one yet. Read the first one, but I needed it to complete my beautiful set. So I pulled this one out from under there. So now I got it. And now I have the three beautiful picture books. The Warrior Heir was a booksplosion book of the month. 1 month. I heard some nice things about it. Had like an average score on Goodreads.
Since we're like a part of the YouTube book community, we can say stuff like Booksplosion book of the month. Booksplosion book of the month.
I've never read a Booksplosion book of the month. I've never read one.
I think Red Queen.
Or I've read one,
no, Red Queen,
but I didn't read it during the thing, and I've never watched one.
Yeah.
Then I got Only Ever Yours by Louise O'Neill, which I've wanted to get for a long time because my friend read it and she said it was a really quick read and really cool and different.
It sounds terrifying. Like I read the blurb and oh my god.
It sounded really cool, so I wanted it. I couldn't find it as an ebook to download anywhere. There's one more. I know there's two more. We have Altered, which I've wanted, by Jennifer Rush, which I've wanted to get for a really long time. Put it on the list. So that one's about genetically altered boys in this girl's basement. Not creepy at all. Sounds cool.
Genetically altered boys in a girl's basement?
Yeah, because her dad built them or whatever. And then Across the Universe by Beth Revis, really popular. Haven't read it yet. Really should have.
It looks cool, but I saw the original cover and I think it looks a lot cooler.
Yeah,
because it was like Space Galactic Kiss, and now it just
wasn't. Oh no! I missed one. And I got the archived by Victoria Schwab.
Looks awesome.
Yeah, so those were the books that I got for Christmas.
So many books.
Wasn't all the books I put on the list. It is kind of disappointed. I had like another 10 books on the list.
Karen, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I had another like 10 books on the list.
Look at this. Can I count them?
So that's those was the book haul. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty.
They're awesome. Okay, guys.
So that was. Bye. That's the most retarded. No.
I love it.
You're gonna make it fall again.
No, I'm not.